We literally just did AI and ChatGPT as an episode with Paul Vinton and talked about the ramifications, where we see the future. Should we be scared today? What are those major opportunities? One thing that really resonated with me when he was talking was he said within the next 6 months, things are going to be drastically different.
Yeah.
And it was like I was thinking 2 years, 5 years.
We were both settled on a year. Things would be a lot different, and he kept on insisting it was like 6 months. He got 6 months.
Then we leave the studio, and a week, 2 weeks later, GPT-4 comes out.
Yeah, we basically walked right back in to talk about the same topic.
I know, and I think it's important to do it. And here's the reason why: we are all confused, aren't we? Like, what is really AI? What is ChatGPT? What is GPT? By the way, they're different.
Yeah, that's where I'm stuck. And so I need help with that.
Okay, so ChatGPT. If you say to anybody, "What is AI today?" they're probably going to say ChatGPT. I'm going to ChatGPT it, right?
Yep.
What is ChatGPT? What is GPT-4 compared to ChatGPT? So that's what I want to just make. Let's set that right now. And I think the only way I can really talk about this, Charlie, is in things I know really well. And being a Detroiter, I'm a car guy.
Okay.
And when I think about cars, I think about, you have an engine and then you have the car that goes around it, right?
Okay.
You don't have a car that moves without an engine. And ChatGPT is not the engine.
Okay.
GPT is. So generative pre-trained transformers are used to move or to be the engine for ChatGPT. Okay, so GPT, a generative pre-trained transformer, which when we last talked was at 3.5 was the version. So think of that as that's the brand of the engine at that point.
Right.
It's GPT 3.5.
And to set context, though, like we're talking about ChatGPT 3.5, which is a brand new sports car that everybody is excited about.
Yes, and everybody got to test drive it if you wanted to. But if you wanted to play with the new version that came out after we last talked, GPT-4, you had to buy the actual sports car.
It feels like an intentional strategy now that you pointed out like that.
So the point of GPT-4 is you are creating the engine that allows you to create applications, a car.
So when you say
this
GPT-4, though, you're not talking about ChatGPT-4. Nope. You're talking about a standalone product called GPT-4.
OpenAI created GPT, and that goes back to what? 2018 was the original genesis of that engine. Think of it as an engine. It was created, and then they had to figure out how to create the sports car. They came out with ChatGPT, in November of last year?
I'm not really sure.
Whenever it came out, that was the first car that they created for their engine. Another, so the algorithm or the model that they've used, you then have to create tools to be able to use that. And that's what ChatGPT is.
Okay. That's
also what DALL-E is. So DALL-E is another product of OpenAI that happens to use their engine of GPT.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It does. So you're basically what you're saying in the car analogy is that GPT makes it run, and then DALL-E and ChatGPT are just the UIs around it.
Yep. Yeah, those are the applications that they have created.